What's up, YouTube? Welcome in. I have not seen you guys in so long. It's so amazing to be back on this platform. Actually taking my YouTube seriously. I used to post back in a little day or whatever, but we are back full effect, y'all. I am now officially a LLC and I am a business. If you're wondering who is this girl coming in with all this energy, my name is Coach Brenda. They call me Coach Brenda on TikTok, Instagram, as well as we're starting to move out into Facebook. But listen, y'all, YouTube, I am back because I love this platform and I am able to really be my organic self. So as you see on the story today, we are talking about why I left TikTok at the numbers of 97.9. Now, TikTok, I love their platform. I think they made a great platform. But one of the things is TikTok has changed tremendously. They got to a point where they're changing the platform, they're changing the guidelines, they're changing things that are really affecting us creators out here. Small creators, big creators, it didn't matter. It's affecting everybody. So today I kind of just want to have a story time with y'all and kind of kick it with my booze and my friends or whatever and let y'all really know how I really feel about TikTok and why I feel like you should not put all your eggs in one basket. Now, I know your parents used to teach you that back in the day, boo. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't do it to yourself. Now, I was a person that started off with TikTok. I did dabble a little bit with YouTube. But TikTok was somebody that I really always was posting on there every day, consistent, nonstop. I know it was somebody out there like me that was literally trying to get to the top, right? Blood, sweat, tears, trying to get there, right? One of the things that I noticed that when I was growing, that I grew during the TikTok ban. Now, I took the time to make sure that I was posted 3 times a day, kind of making sure that I did all the things that TikTok wants you to do inside the platform. Have you noticed that you kind of did something, put all your work into this stuff, and guess what happens? You start to feel like you're losing yourself just a little bit. So I started to feel like that, but I said, you know what? I'm going to keep on pushing. So when I first started, I started with digital products. I started to sell on there, trying to get my sales up, trying to understand what digital product was. But then I shifted into being a content creator coach, which I opened up a business called CC Management, right? To help small content creators that were in a situation like me that wanted to grow on the app. So during the time of the TikTok ban, I ended up blowing up on TikTok because I was posting, I was being consistent, I was engaging, doing things that I was supposed to do. Now, within that time, TikTok switched, right? Now, that was during the first ban, which was very devastating for a lot of people out there because we thought TikTok was going away, right? We was like, listen, I was putting all my eggs in this basket and now it's going away and I got to find something else. Girl, people were devastated. So I continue to post and I blew up. Now, I blew up from 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K, 90K. Now I'm at the point where I'm at 97.9. I got to a point where I noticed that TikTok switched again. So now it's like a roller coaster where you're like, okay, am I doing something wrong? Why is it seems like it's things switching all the time? So I got to a point where I was like, okay, I'm at 97K. What's going on? So I started to continue to post, kind of do a little bit engaging, and stuff like that. And I realized my followings wasn't moving. So I'm like, wait, did I work this hard to get here? And you're telling me I put a whole year in this and my followers are not moving, but I see people following me. So now you feel like, okay, put all your work into this and now it just stops. You ever feel like that? Like I put everything into this and you're telling me this is it? So I got to a point where that just let me know that it was time for me to move on to other platforms. So my story is something to educate people out there, to let you know, don't put everything in one basket, honey, because you just never know what's going to happen when it's all said and done. So let's start picking up these eggs and start moving them around using platforms like YouTube, using platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. It is 4 other platforms we can use, and actually fan base as well. Now, I want y'all to know that loving what I do and loving that I continue to motivate people and do coaching, this is what my page is about. It's going to be about coaching, motivation, and blogging. Okay. Now, if you're also a person that want to learn how to do digital products where I made over $30,000, comment down below and I will tell you how to really go get to the bag. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. And I hope this encouraged you. Later.